We back with another dope episode. We on location again. I feel like people don't.
We're always.
Yeah.
We need to stop saying that.
What we just saying is we don't have a home, y'all. 77 flavors. Here we go.
This is the podcast where we visit all 77 of Chicago's historic neighborhoods and discuss their heritage and taste the amazing food.
And if you know anything about us, we love two things, food and Chicago. So I can't wait to burn this gas money.
You ready?
Let's get it.
This is the 77 Flavors of Chicago, the podcast. All right, now, see, you can't do that the first 5 seconds.
The beat is so cold.
You burnt your first no singing.
That wasn't singing. That was beatbox and an That was ad-lib. I don't even know what that is.
That was feeling it in your heart.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, first of all, you've been on his side this whole time.
Hey, y'all, I'm Dario. That's Sarah.
I'm Sarah.
Yeah. And we are joined by a good friend now who fed us dearly.
Yeah, we're full.
Yeah, James, the owner of Gadabout restaurant over here in Andersonville. Go ahead, let the people know who you are.
Yeah, what's your favorite color? Your favorite number?
My mother's
your favorite
maiden
T-shirt.
Your mother's maiden name.
Yep.
I like it.
Your first pet's name. Just,
I think my first pet's name was Bubba Fett. It was a gerbil.
Stop.
Wow, stop it.
Yeah. James, I'm the GM and one of the owners of Gadabout restaurant here in Chicago. We do food that is inspired by street food from all over the world. I've worked in restaurants since I was about 14 years old, and so that was about 18 years ago, and this has kind of been my life's dream ever since I was about 12 and started cooking at home.
That's amazing.
That is amazing, because I would never start cooking at 12. I would have never done that.
You still don't cook.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
37 and you still haven't cooked.
I'm amazed at this man's credentials here. That's dope, man. Y'all, we gonna get into the restaurant Gadabout and everything, but
let's paint you a picture of where we are.
Yeah. Go ahead. Perfect.
I think that's before we start talking about the restaurant. Let's give them the feel of the neighborhood to kind of talk about how this restaurant fits in. Mm-hmm. Because it fits in, y'all.
It fits in.
It's definitely
greatly.
Part of the
it fits in.
Part of the vibe of Andersonville. So go ahead, tell us the first fun fact.
We jumping right into the fun.
Right into it.
Shoot, I ain't even ready, boy. I was ready to get sentimental for a second.
Oh, you want? Okay, James, you want to do the ASMR? Everybody gonna close their eyes. Tell us. So we are on Clark.
And
just north of Foster, sandwiched in between Strange Cargo and Simon's Tavern, across the street from Swedish American Museum. I'm getting real close to this.
I was about to say, hold on, we need to go ahead. We don't. This is the earliest we ever used this button, but I feel like the Lord is feeling good. You know what? Fun fact. We're going to get into the actual fun facts, but I just knew this. So there's a Sofo south of Foster. You know,
really?
Yes, yeah.
Like a Soho, but
it's
Chicago
like
version?
Sofo. You know what I mean? We always south of Foster. Yeah.
I've never heard of that before.
You know, I think I heard it in a drunken time.
Maybe.
Maybe somebody was like, man, let's go down to Sofo. And I was like, yeah, son. I don't know where he was taking me.
I feel like there needs to be an advisory that he did not hear this here.
Right.
He said, this is not us.
Wow, and your wife said you were not funny.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. My man got jokes already. I like it. Yeah. I like it. But yeah, we can jump into it. You know, we can jump into it because it's a lot to talk about here. A lot to talk about with the history. I like it. So y'all, this is our favorite time. I think this is only our favorite time. Nobody said otherwise, but this is the you've been learned part of the show, y'all.
You've been taught.
Oops, I said you've been taught here. Yeah, did you feel that?
Did you feel that?
I did.
You feel like you about to learn something.
I was wondering if that was the noise that I was about to hear.
We like to walk the line of being sued. Yeah. That's what we like. We like to tread on it lightly.
We're going to get the Conjunction Junction song next. All right, y'all. We are in the great community area of Edgewater. And for those of you that
guess which one it is? What number?
Right. If y'all was paying attention, y'all should know this by now. If y'all was paying attention, this Actually, we have some kind of parody going on right here on our podcast.
I know.
Where we say something and then like 1 or 2 episodes later.
It's called manifestation.
There you go. We really did manifest this one. But here we are in Edgewater, number 77 for those keeping score on the bingo boards. And we are the newest and the latest community area.
Yep.
This is the last one, of course. And
Annexed.
Well, we're going to get it. We just like using that word. We found out what it was, episode 1, and never stopped using it. But we're going to get into it. James, you ready? Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. So
there's a quiz at the end of it.
There's a quiz.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's a written quiz. We'll email it to you.
Yeah, right.
You know, I got into cooking because I never did well in school.
Well, too bad. You're here now.
Yeah, right. You don't pass this, we don't air it. No. Wouldn't that be some shit? My goodness, that's horrible.
I wouldn't even pass it.
Yeah, for real. Me too. I'd be like, damn, we ain't got no episodes no more. Like, what'd you learn? Episode 1. I don't even remember. All right, so Edgewater, if y'all remember from the O'Hare episode, this was a part of Uptown, right?
Right.
It's a part of Uptown before it was it broke off and became its own neighborhood, right? Own community area. I'm sorry. And so, but before that, it started out as a suburb, and it was a part of another suburb, which we know it as
Skokie, Evanston.
No, Lakeview.
Else? Oh, no way.
Two words. Not the Lakeview we know, but Lakeview. So it was a part of Lakeview, and that whole area was annexed to Chicago in 1889.
Wow.
So Lakeview, the suburb, became part of Chicago in 1889. Fun fact, right? Like a lot of people don't know that. So
I've never even heard.
You never even heard about that. But in the 50s, Uptown,
like 1850s,
1950s, the 20th century.
Gotcha.
It's part of Uptown, right up until like right around. Well, I'll get to the date because that's specific, you know. But it was a part of Lakeview at that point, right? And then the city said, you know what, we don't really need Lakeview, so we'll make it Uptown. So, yeah, it's very weird. But another sidebar about Edgewater. Did you know? Here's a fun fact,
Probably
y'all.
not.
Yeah, and you mentioned it on the way up here, but I don't know if you know this either, James. But you know what the largest park in Chicago is?
No.
Lincoln Park.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's the one that's like coming off of Lakeshore Drive.
Yes.
Into Uptown.
So this is the largest.
Why wouldn't that be in Lincoln Park?
Well, because Lincoln. Look at you.
That makes
You
no
argue.
sense.
You get mad
I
at
thought the majority of it was.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
So.
Wow.
It is.
Okay.
That's why they got their own
right.
community area. They have the biggest
Got
park.
it. So I'm the only one that's uneducated.
You know what? I mean, look, we all take shots. I messed up. Yeah, help me out. But the southern, so at the southern part of Edgewater is the start of a 7-mile stretch all the way to downtown of Lincoln Park.
No way.
Yeah. Pretty dope.
I didn't realize it was that long.
It is. That's what she said.
Not to me.
Oh, come on, bro.
Don't count yourself out.
Oh, sorry. Am I not allowed to say that?
No,
you can.
Trust me, we have the buttons ready for it, so you can say whatever you want to say. But yeah, that was a little fun fact. Now here's where we get crazy. So in 1885, that's when they Lakeview named that northeastern part of their suburb Edgewater, and it was by the developer John Lewis Cochran.
Oh yeah, we heard about him.
What you heard of Johnny Cochran?
Oh right.
From the 90s. Come on, baby. I don't think they was nicknaming white dudes Johnny back in the days. Johnny Walker, I guess. Maybe, you're right. Yeah, Johnny Appleseed. Damn, what am I talking about?
Yeah, for real.
There was a lot of white dudes named Johnny.
All of them.
Pretty much. So developer John Lewis Cochran, he was the first. He built the first residential subdivision in the area of Edgewater. Now, the significance of that is you can go down to Lakewood Balmoral Historic District and still see some of the homes that he built. from way back in the day. I'm talking 19th century.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty fire. Now, why do we bring that up, right? Why do we bring that up? Because he was a native of Pennsylvania, a tobacco salesman. He moved here in 1985, and when he moved here, he brought his Pennsylvania culture with him, Philadelphia culture with him.
There's Philadelphia culture.
There is, and here's.
I was about to say, who wants that?
Come on, damn. He ain't lying though.
I definitely shot on St. Louis like the other day, so I feel like this is on brand.
That's
right
true.
Here. Yeah.
I mean, I guess we got to pick a different neighborhood. I mean, different city to shit on. You know, like this is a Chicago podcast. Nobody's better than us. That's what the point.
But we don't want. Okay.
Anyway, so back to boy. So he brought his culture with him. And
who wants that?
Y'all know who said that. That was we already got Sarah enough on this.
My name is Dario.
Yeah. Is that how my voice sounds? Is that how it sounds? So the culture that he brought with him was every street at that time in Edgewater was named after a Philadelphia railroad train station. Get that. So the streets that are still named here, I'll list them. Ardmore Avenue, Thorndale Avenue, Bryn Mawr Avenue, Berwyn Avenue, Devon Avenue, Rosemont Avenue, Wayne Avenue are all named after train stations from Philadelphia.
Please tell me this part is not on the test.
It's on the test. You also have to list
in alphabetical
order.
Or perhaps from north to south.
North to south is the extra point question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can make up for that.
Extra point. Yeah.
You can make up with that one if you get that
I'm
right.
taking a sobriety test.
We all gonna fail that one. I'm a couple Jack and Coke. But Edgewater was also once known as the only electric lighted suburb adjacent to Chicago. It's crazy. Like Edgewater's got some history.
That's insane.
We talking 19th century. We talking 1889.
They didn't have light bulbs.
I mean,
never mind. Scratch that. We're editing that part out. I know when the lights happened.
I mean, look, I don't know when ComEd started making bills, but apparently they was on top of the game
Forever. They've been billing me since 2007.
And
I've only been here since 2011. So they've been here for a while.
Wow, they've been sending you that past bill, huh? So that's pretty interesting. I mean, he named a lot of the streets. So if you come down any one of those, 7 streets right there, you still got a piece of Philadelphia.
I'm going every time I walk down any of these streets.
You're just gonna look and go, well,
disgusting.
As soon as you get to the end of the street, I need a shower.
I feel like brotherly love. We continue. This is pretty dope. Around 1900, big population of affluent residents caused Edgewater to expand and rename part of their neighborhood to Uptown. So that's how Uptown was founded.
Hold on.
Yeah.
If I'm getting this right.
It's a lot
Edgewater was part of the Lakeview suburb. That's not Lakeview now. It's a whole other suburb.
It's a different Lakeview.
And then it became Edgewater. And then part of that was split into Uptown.
Yeah. So.
But then it also became part of Uptown.
Yes. So that's why I said it's got a dope history here in Edgewater.
I think you and I have a different definition of dope.
Dope. We probably do and don't at the same time.
That is. I mean, it's interesting.
It's super interesting because what came first, the chicken or the egg?
Are you going to talk right?
Edgewater or Uptown? Who came first?
That's fair.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah, it is. Now, here's the thing.
Are you going to say why Edgewater came to exist anyway? Why it was annexed or no?
Yeah, we're gonna continue. Okay. So because it's actually really interesting why they separated. Okay, so why they separated. So Uptown grew so fast. They had a great nightlife. They had their own own businesses, like population boom, because they started to, a lot of people moved towards to the area, right? And Uptown started to blow up. So when they started to blow up, that's when Edgewater was like, wait a minute, we want our own portion because you all are making rules based on Uptown. And I'm talking, this is 1970, 1980, right? So
I feel like Uptown was like as close as you can be to the city while also being close to the suburbs. So
it was.
Right?
It was. It really was.
Yeah.
In 1980, the city ratified the separation of Uptown and Edgewater. And that's when Edgewater became the 77th community area.
Oh, wow.
But we talked about it last time. It was like so that O'Hare can actually become a community area.
So everything. So and it goes back to 2 episodes ago, y'all. If y'all paying attention to us, go back to the O'Hare episode when they did the expansion of the Kennedy Expressway. That brought a lot of traffic right that direction. But a lot of people started settling in the area, and the residential people started booming out there. Business started booming, and next thing you know, now you got Uptown kind of making decisions for Edgewater, and Edgewater was like, well, we're here first. We want our own rules, and that's when it kind of fought to have their own separation, and they won. You know, so the city, Chicago said, all right, we'll give you that. You know, so O'Hare is kind of to blame for it, but then so is Uptown kind of to blame for it. But
so basically, Edgewater is the red
redheaded stepchild.
Yeah, whatever that saying is.
Yeah,
I'm like drunk on food right now.
I'm about to say you bumbling through these, boy. It's all good. It's all good. The food was hitting.
I can't wait to talk about this food. I'm so excited.
You just want to hurry up and get through it.
No. These fun facts are fun.
These fun. See, this is the second episode in a row when I feel
I'm not even being facetious right now.
Here we go again.
I mean, I've definitely learned a lot.
Yeah, right. You know, like it's pretty dope. Yeah. Now we talk about the area, and this we can get into like the Gadabout portion in a little bit, but this is a diverse area. This is a diverse area. For those of you that came down here before, I'm willing to bet, and I don't know, I don't make this assumption, but I'm willing to bet you came down to Andersonville and you were like, yo, this is a dope part of town. It's cool, nice little shops everywhere, but you didn't realize how diverse it really was. I didn't.
Me neither.
I didn't even know that it was primarily Swedish.
Me neither.
Andersonville, at least. Andersonville, part of Edgewater.
This is something I didn't know, that Andersonville was part of Edgewater. I thought they were 2 separate neighborhoods, but they're actually one is a neighborhood and one is a community area, which I didn't know.
I bet you a lot of people don't realize that. I bet you people don't.
Do you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah, side fact, bonus fact, did y'all know there's 4 neighborhoods inside of Edgewater?
No.
Yeah. yeah, didn't know that either.
I didn't even know that Andersonville was a neighborhood in Edgewater, so no, I didn't.
Well, that's the more you know.
Yeah. We get we get 2 of them. We get 2 of them this time. But the reason why I bring that up is like Andersonville in particular. I've been here many times. You know what I mean? You don't realize that it's got a very strong Swedish and diverse culture.
Listen,
you know what I mean?
I walked into a Swedish grocery store.
Yeah, didn't even know it, did you?
Didn't even know it was Swedish,
nah,
to be honest. And there's a Swedish American museum.
Yes.
Don't think I've ever seen it before, and it's right across the street.
In plain sight.
Well, yeah, but it's also like right near a lot of the shops that I love, like the Brown Elephant, which I really like.
Yeah.
It's down the street from Village Discount Outlet, which is also my favorite thrift store.
You love it.
I've been here like once a week, every week for the last I don't know.
Like,
never seen it.
Yeah, never seen it. I mean, you all have a business down here. You know it. I mean, you know about this, but
yeah, I mean, I stare at it every day.
Yeah, right. It's like this is just life to you, you know. Yeah. But for those of you that are just kind of, I don't know, I'm lump myself in it. We just blind to it. We just come.
Well, because we don't look up.
Right.
We
don't pay attention. That's what it is. Because we look up. You know what I mean? Like you can see.
It's a metaphorical look up.
Yeah, I know.
Not a literal.
I know that. I'm just saying. Metaphorically, we look up too, because we look up to Chicago. Look, I got 9 stars tattooed on me, so I'm looking up always.
No, I meant
I know what you meant.
Yeah, we don't pay attention when we're walking. That's what I meant.
Yeah, and it's ridiculous because it's such a strong presence when you actually pay attention. Yeah. Like the flag is literally everywhere. Yeah, there's a water tower right here that has.
I've never seen that.
Never seen a day in my life. Nope, never once.
Yeah,
and that's a real talk.
To be fair, it's usually either too hot or too cold for me to have the energy to spend time to look around.
You say you're not looking at the damn. Up in the air when it's hot as hell outside.
No, darting towards where I need to go.
Well, look, let me tell you, people, you got that when it's cold as hell outside, you got that ugly face. You just trying to hurry and get inside the house.
Every winter, I think about why do I live here?
Yeah, it's ridiculous how goofy we look.
Yeah,
that's all I'm concerned with. All right, so here's the breakdown of what's in the neighborhoods of Edgewater. So Andersonville, huge Swedish population, the Swedish American Museum is right across the street from Gadabout, which we're going to get to in a little bit. There also is a significant Middle Eastern population here too. Right down the street is Devon's. We call it Devon Street, but now we know it's Devon Avenue. You know,
okay.
Which was named after Philadelphia.
Listen,
does that change anything?
I mean, I'm still gonna appreciate my people. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's also a bakery on the corner.
Right on the corner, right here. There's a lot of stuff. Actually, we are in
Taste of Lebanon.
We are in the historic district. This street that we're on right here, Clark. This from 4800 to the 5800 block is actually listed in the National Historic Registry too. Didn't know that, you know. He didn't. Again,
we think it.
Somebody on Wikipedia.
Probably.
Somebody on Wikipedia thought about it. But that's cool.
Have you ever edited any Wikipedia pages before?
I'm afraid somebody's gonna find me.
I'd be scared to.
Really?
Right.
Yeah, just because like I feel like I would put up something that would like lead somebody back to me, and I would just get hate mail every day for the rest of my life or something.
Right.
I've edited
people on the
Wikipedia
internet
pages before.
Really?
I'm worried that I'm going to insult some of your listeners, but I just feel like people on the internet just fly off the handles way too quickly.
Oh, they do. They really do.
100%.
They really do. Shoot.
Some of our listeners,
not including podcasters.
Yeah, you're not. I don't know. The comedy world might tell you different. I don't know.
I've edited a Wikipedia page before.
Would you edit? Would you?
So when I was in high school, our high school was the first boarding school in the Middle East, and my friends and it had a Wikipedia page because it was like, I don't know, known.
Yeah.
So my friends and I went into the Wikipedia page and put down that like the four of us are like the coolest in the school.
Hey, now that's a dope edit. That's a dope edit.
So we're like, we are, mind you, we were not the coolest.
Is it still up there?
No, of course not.
Somebody took it down. I was like, no,
I mean, that was like, I don't know, over a decade ago.
No, I mean, I feel like if you took the time to put that in the edit, then that means it was true.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
You had the confidence to go there and be like, you know what?
I had the audacity. You're right. It was true.
I'm about to edit something. Well, Wakanda, Dario's king. I took over.
I feel like those misinformations get taken down pretty quickly, but anyone can edit a Wikipedia page.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. Like, I don't know.
That's why I usually, like, if I need to research something, because Wikipedia is the first one, I'll just scroll all the way down and click on the resource, and then go to the actual
you can find a lot of site. Yeah, the credible sites are there. You know what I mean? Like, you can find a lot of credibility there, but Wikipedia go crazy. We're going to continue. Just here in Andersonville, there's a huge and obvious, LGBTQIA. This is a huge portion of the community. Now, the reason why I bring that up is because the numbers are pretty dope. You know what I mean? It's some like pretty cool kind of stats around that.
Okay.
In 2017, this was listed as one of the most number one population for LGBTQIA.
Oh wow!
Yeah, right. It was one of the largest, and I think it was 2010. I should have wrote that down. But 2010, it was also one of the biggest as well. So it just kept on growing. So it was one of the biggest, and then it became the largest. So
wow!
Yeah, and the reason why that it happened like that, gentrification over in Boys Town,
right.
pushed a lot of those folks out.
Yeah.
And this is where they came to.
Right.
And so, which is, again, we've been talking about this, another negative of gentrification is you take people out of their comfort zone in the neighborhood. You know what I mean? That they built up. You know, so it's crazy that pushed it and it made Andersonville number one at this point.
Yeah.
Did you know another fun fact? And I don't know, but it was out there. It was called Girls Town because of the huge lesbian population, but it didn't stick. It didn't stick because it's everybody. You know, it's you know what I mean. Like it's everybody, and I think it was almost like too cliche. You know how like part two of movies, never beat number one. You can't. We already got a Boys Town. You know, like you know, like that's
also you would be like alienating a lot of the rest of the community. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, so, but that's why they renamed Boys Town, right?
Yeah.
North Halsted.
Oh, no, North Halsted.
North Halsted. So, interesting fact there. And then the other three. Now, here's part of the test. The other three.
Oh yeah, this on the quiz.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can you name the other three neighborhoods in Edgewater?
Well, you gave us two.
No, he gave us one.
Yeah, you won.
He gave us Andersonville.
Devon.
No, that's the street.
Oh, that's just the street.
Yeah, that's just the street.
Shit. Listen.
I'm gonna give you one. Broadway.
Is that a neighborhood?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, Broadway.
Edgewater Glen. And then this last one, I don't expect anybody to get because I would have never guessed. Sheridan and Edgewater Beach.
What?
Yeah.
What even is that?
What?
No.
What? Yeah.
Somebody needs to get on that. That's ridiculous.
Hey, I'm just reading. I'm just reading the news. But those are the 4 neighborhoods that make up Edgewater community area.
Can I request that we actually edit out a lot of my reactions to this stuff? Because I feel like I'm alienating a lot of people that might come to my restaurant.
No.
We're actually going to put it in the promo video in case you don't listen to the episode. You're going to hear this part.
They want to see. No.
Because they'll be like, what?
Yeah. Before we get out of here with the fun facts here, notable people. Can you all guess the one? There's more notable people, but can you guess?
Listen, I saw Secretary of, and I was like, nope, I don't got it.
Can you guess the notable person from here?
Is it the person you mentioned earlier?
Nope. Hillary Clinton.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. Hillary Clinton. So I
didn't even know she was.
Yeah, she was here up until the age of 3, and then moved to Park Ridge. So, yeah. And for those of you that don't know who Hillary Clinton is, shame on you. A. B. She is the
Google it.
Yeah.
No, don't even tell them who it is.
I got to 67th U.S. Secretary of State, also presidential candidate for the last time. I don't even want to talk
last
about it.
time.
Whatever, you know
the
what
last
it is.
sad time.
Anyway, but yeah.
The last time we had hope.
Yeah. Stop. No, that was last time. The last time hope went away.
Well, we still had it last time.
Yeah.
And by the way, just to clarify, I'm talking about like 2000, not 2020. I'm talking about the time before it. Okay,
the one where we was all happy.
Yeah,
the before 4 times.
The before 4 times. Yes.
That's true. That's very true. But those are the fun facts. What you think?
That's what I think.
I think that they were interesting, and I think I don't need to be quizzed on them.
Yeah, we won't quiz you.
That's not fair.
We
feel
done.
like we quiz everyone. Yeah,
we're done with them. But no, you don't know what you don't know. But that was it was interesting to realize that everything on here, first of all, is in a historical district. You know what I mean? Like we walk down this all the time. You know what I mean? And you didn't realize it. Yeah. But here we are. You got a business right here in the historical block here in Chicago.
Yeah, you're making me feel really ignorant about where I open this business.
Oh, no, not at all.
Man, we can go out here, poll anybody on the streets. I'm guaranteed they don't know where they at. Guaranteed they don't know where they at.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so now we get to the actual fun part. Yeah. No, I'm just playing.
Not the actual fun. Wow.
No, the food.
The food, yeah. Oh, yeah. Y'all, let me tell you.
Well, before we talk about the food, let's talk about the restaurant.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the restaurant.
Yeah, so tell us. No, I'm just kidding. So when did you guys, first of all, how'd you pick the name? Because it's a really interesting name.
Yes, it is.
And tell us the meaning, because it's also a really interesting meaning.
So as I mentioned earlier, this has been a lifelong dream of mine. So I've been, playing around with different concepts for a really long time. Mm-hmm. And probably checked out about 35 different locations before we found this one and immediately fell in love with it and knew that this is where we had to be. Mm-hmm. And we decided on the concept being when we were opening up this place, the former president was still in office.
Ugh.
Yep.
The former president.
Well, I guess I probably shouldn't even give him that title.
Right. Yeah, right. Yeah. The former human.
Yeah. So Trump was in office. It was a very divisive, angry time, and we decided on this concept of doing food inspired by street food from all over the world, because we wanted to show that all these cultures work together and they blend together beautifully, and it's it's a really beautiful collaboration of flavors and ingredients and stuff. So we wanted to do that, and we were talking about just kind of what we wanted to do with the space, and we wanted it to be comfortable. We offer board games and stuff like that. And originally we had a Nintendo Switch that we were going to hook up. And then the pandemic came. But so Gadabout means a habitual pleasure seeker, or someone who travels for pleasure. And we kind of took that to heart in terms of we wanted to take people all over the world with our food. Or rather our flavors, and we want people to just genuinely have a good time and feel pampered and feel taken care of when they come in here. So, obviously food is a necessity, but food is also turned into, at times, like a luxury and everything like that. But street food is frequently, it's something cheap that you can find anywhere, but it's also stuff that's really going to taste good and really take you to where you are.
Yeah.
So
let me tell y'all, man, everything he said, is for real. Like you walk in here and it first of all, it looks dope as hell, y'all.
Yeah.
Like it looks super dope. The bar is huge, right in the middle, nice little station.
Mm-hmm.
Where we are right now is like a little cove off in the corner here, but it's not little. It's a big space with what we got 6 tables in here, 6 tables in this room right here, and 2 couches, y'all.
Right.
And 2 couches, and the feel just feels dope. Like you just walk in, it just feels dope. So when you talk about, you say you want a place where people can come in and the pleasure of traveling, like you really do feel like you go somewhere else. You know what I mean? Like where you just kind of escape, so to say.
Right. So, how did you guys get started? How did it come about?
So, I don't even really know.
Get it? I said come about, and it's called Gadabout.
Yeah.
No one caught that, but I thought I'd said again. So
We'll
you guys
give
can
you
laugh.
this.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go. So, I've been living in Chicago for 8 years now, and just kind of been jumping around to a lot of different restaurants and like experiencing a lot of different cuisines and styles of service and everything like that. And my parents recently retired, or semi-retired, I should say, and shortly after, or even before my dad officially retired, actually, they moved up here. And they were just like, let's do this. So
Nice.
It's my parents, myself, my wife. We opened up this place. She was then my fiance, but it's something that my dad and I especially have been kind of playing around with for many, many years, and it just felt like the right time to do it, so we did it.
You know what I really love is that you're surrounded by other small businesses, like other locally owned businesses that you can support. And I feel like a lot of the people that visit this neighborhood are passionate about that. They're passionate about supporting small local businesses. And so this is like a great place for, like I said, you guys fit in this neighborhood very well. For what it stands and what people appreciate about it is, your menu is diverse, and we'll talk about that in a second.
Super diverse.
The vibe of the restaurant is super unique. Like every piece has character, which I'm gonna get to how you furnished the place, because that's really interesting too.
Yeah.
But was that intentional? Like, was it the character of the place, was that on purpose, or did you just stumble?
I think it was kind of a mixture of a couple different things. We certainly stumbled across a lot of this stuff in terms of like how we wanted to do things, and like we would just randomly see something in like a store window and be like, oh yeah, this would actually really work out well and add this certain funk to our space and everything. But I mean, when we were opening up this place, we felt like it was kind of a requirement for us to have this mission of like sustainability and leading or opening up a different kind of restaurant.
Right.
So a good majority of our furniture and glassware and some of our decorations come from the store Brown Elephant up the street that Sarah mentioned earlier. So it's just a secondhand store. And, I was lucky enough that when I was younger, my family actually lived in Switzerland for a couple of years, so we traveled all over Europe for that. So some of the decorations that we have are from those travels. My wife is Dominican, and when I went down to DR with her a couple of years ago, and I think that actually also helped kind of inspire a lot of the decoration here, because we would be going on. So she has her family has a home in Santo Domingo, which is the capital, and then a home in. Oh, geez.
What's that other
name? Some more like countryside.
That's a real quiz.
Yeah, she's going to kill me.
She's going to text you like, really?
Monte Cristi.
There you go.
So we would like we drove from the capital to Monte Cristi to split up our time down in DR a little bit, and like we would stop at just some street vendor, and it was like on the side of the road they would have this like cooking equipment and stuff, but like they would have their doors and windows open, and you just see into their home, and like it was very cool and very unique to just see like what was, in my opinion, like the epitome of street food, which is somebody like literally just serving stuff out of their window.
Yeah. So you've really carried that worldly vibe like throughout everything you guys do.
We've certainly tried our best to. Yes, I mean we have, especially early on when we were first opening up before COVID really became a thing. I'd like to think that we had a pretty diverse staff, and we've definitely encouraged our staff to really kind of like let their personality shine and everything like that. So a couple of our staff members have also helped decorate stuff, and you know, they've helped us in terms of how the flow of service goes and the floor plan and everything. And so
I've also noticed some books around.
Yeah, this is like a house. It's just like, this is like a house.
Like there's different wall art up. You also have Black Lives Matter plastered everywhere, which is
LGBTQ
everywhere,
all over everywhere.
So you're not shy about that message at all. Which, I mean, you shouldn't be. By the way, yeah. I'm just saying.
Right, good call.
But I think that's also admirable, because a lot of people will like preach it but not practice it, and I feel like you've literally practiced it in every way you possibly can. Go ahead.
We've certainly tried to, for sure. You know, it was definitely a very trying time for several people on our staff. You know, early on, when we were opening up and everything going on. You know, as I mentioned, I've been in the restaurant industry for a while, and when I was growing up in the restaurant industry, nobody gave a crap about how you felt or like mental health or what you might have been going through in adversity and all this other stuff. And for a long time, I was a line cook and frequently working with, like I went to hang out with a couple guys from work one day when I was much younger, and I got pulled over by the cops just because they were two black guys sitting in my car, and that's why they pulled me over. And it's affected me throughout my entire life. I mean, I'm certainly, I am not black, but you know, I've had a lot of friends that it's affected them, and it's painful to watch. And you know, you got to speak out against this stuff and take a stand when stuff's just not right. And you know,
absolutely. I always like anytime I can, I always reiterate the fact that nothing can change if just one group of people works on it. I think it's so important for a person to realize the privilege that they have, whatever that privilege is, because just because you have the privilege for factors that are out of your control, that's fine. And then you use it in ways to benefit other people. That is such a wonderful thing, and that's so needed. So if you do happen to be born white, which is something you have no control over, but there is privilege that comes with being white, whatever that privilege is, and then you use it to either bring attention to things or to stand up for someone that needs you to stand up for them when they're a minority going through something, or if you are privileged enough to become a business owner and you are employing people, again, that's something that is a privilege, and you're using it to better those people's lives. And I think that's, again, something that I've like very easily see here, which is why
palpable. You can feel it.
Yeah.
Like you're for real. Like you could really feel it. You know what I mean? Like talking to the staff, it's dope. You know what I mean? Like, and it's good to have that vibe. We were eating, and I was like, look, yeah, food is good, but like food is even better when the vibe is right. You know what I mean?
That's
like
so important.
So y'all created an enormous vibe, you know, in here, from just the look and feel to the personality that the spot brings. And I think it fits the street food idea, you know, so perfectly, because like we don't talk about the menu right now, but y'all, talk to the people right quick. Let me tell you, they got some of everything on this. I feel like I don't even have to fly around the world no more. Like I feel like I got what I wanted. You know what I mean? Like I got what I done seen everything. You know what I mean? Like you want to talk to them about the dishes that we had?
Sure.
First of all, do you remember what we had?
Yeah, I'm about to say we had everything.
We had literally
Yeah, we had like 52
I think we only skipped 2 dishes off the brunch menu.
Wow.
Because there are 2.
I'm going to be here tomorrow.
There are 2 things that don't because it was so many plates for just the 2 of you.
Yeah.
We just did smaller portions, and 2 of our plates don't really go down in size.
Got you.
So we started off with the avocado salad that has cherry tomatoes, beet pickled shallots, radishes, ají amarillo vinaigrette, pea shoots, coriander, and black lime. We had the...
Well, let's talk about that one first.
Okay.
Because Dario doesn't eat vegetables, y'all. And he ate the shit out of that plate, okay?
Putting my business out there.
I'm just saying, they know this by now. If you've been listening for however many, even if it's been 1 episode, they know this. But
he smacked. Let me tell you.
Amazing.
It was good. You know, I don't eat tomatoes like that.
At all.
At all.
On a burger, maybe. But they have to be like super thinly sliced.
Yeah.
Like I literally use my sharpest willing knife to thinly slice a piece of tomato.
They gotta melt. They gotta melt.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, but like I went in.
And then we had the cinnamon bun.
Yeah.
Cinnamon roll.
Cinnamon roll. Yeah. There you go.
It's illegal to say cinnamon, right?
Chai spice.
Okay, I've never had a cinnamon roll before in my entire life.
This was the first.
And I don't think I'm ever going to have any other cinnamon roll ever again. So what's in it? What makes it so special?
So most cinnamon rolls, you roll out the dough super thin, and then you get it flat, and then you season it with like butter and cinnamon and sugar and all that stuff, and then you roll it up again and you slice it to get that like swirling effect. So our pastry chef Meg mixes chai tea spices in with
That's out of
that
control.
cinnamon sugar that goes in the middle of the cinnamon rolls.
Meg is out of control.
Who thinks
it's
about that?
fantastic.
Who thinks to do that?
Our pastry chef is a very sick, twisted genius.
Yeah, I was about to say.
That's the vibe for sure.
Look, of course I got the flavors completely wrong. I said it tastes like apple.
Well,
apple
to be
pie.
fair, it tastes like similar to apple pie.
Cinnamon and clove,
Yeah.
they're both very big flavor profiles when it comes to apple pies. So.
Y'all,
You're not totally wrong.
I'm eating that apple pie, pause, again, all the time.
You mean cinnamon roll?
Cinnamon, yeah,
said
my bad. I said apple pie.
apple
Look,
pie.
see, look, y'all, it got me messed up. I'm already turned down. Cinnamon roll, that
Yeah, it's
cinnamon roll was
amazing.
fire.
I wish I could order it by the dozen.
Shoot, we customize anything. Shoot, he gonna add 12 of them bad boys on there. He's like, yeah, shoot.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's fire, y'all. We not even just tip of the iceberg here.
Yeah.
Continue.
Then we had the smoothie bowl,
Smoothie bowl, look.
which comes with blueberries, strawberries, bananas,
Pepitas, shaved coconut flakes, and like roasted pumpkin seeds.
pumpkin seeds.
Damn, that was pumpkin.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was amazing.
I'm about
So
to eat
good.
everything. God damn.
Listen, the textures in that is like what makes it amazing. Because I'm not a smoothie bowl person. I drink a smoothie. I don't like the idea of putting it in a bowl. But this was so good because you get so many different textures that it doesn't feel like I'm eating baby food, which is usually my quarrel with smoothie bowls. But this was amazing.
Sometimes early in the morning and stuff, that's what you need is baby food.
I mean, you know,
Baby food smack
fair.
when you're hungry. You know what I mean? Like it's smack. If the baby don't eat it, the peach is not bad.
I mean,
The
Pedialyte was my best friend for
Hey,
a very
look,
long
I'm
time.
saying it's still my best friend. These long nights sometimes. First, let me tell you something. I didn't know that you can have a smoothie in a bowl. Let's just start there.
You live in Lincoln Park. How did you not know you can have a smoothie in a bowl?
Hey, look, I'm from the South Side of Chicago, and like,
How long have you been living in Lincoln Park?
Like 2 years.
come on now, it's been like a year. It's been like a year and a half. Let's be
Right.
fair.
You should have known that on like day 3.
Right? It's like everywhere.
That was in the playbook when I got it. Okay,
As
I
soon
got.
as you move in, they're like, here's
Here's your complimentary smoothie bowl.
right.
I had no clue.
Acai
Welcome
bowl.
to the
There you go.
neighborhood.
Right?
Welcome to the neighborhood. Here's a Starbucks gift card for you.
Right. And your yoga membership has been.
Orange Theory.
And your complimentary Lululemon.
There you go.
There you go. I was just about to say that. I was finishing my water.
Look at us.
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to
No,
cut
no,
you
no,
off. Steal your thunder.
no.
That was good. It was. I mean, look, the smoothie bowls. They here to stay, as far as I'm concerned. Look,
Yeah.
get to the one that I really like. I know we
The
getting
corn.
there. We, y'all. Go-
Yeah, so
talk.
this summer corn salad is something that came about very
was a
early
salad?
on.
That's considered
Yeah.
a salad.
Yeah, it's a salad.
Okay.
Came
Corn's a
about
vegetable.
very early on after when we opened up Gadabout, and it's grilled corn that we shave off the cob and toss it with bacon and sweet pepper vinaigrette. Put that over top of black pepper mascarpone and finish it over top with spiced cornflakes, which Dario could not get enough of.
Y'all, let me tell you, they were great.
You can't say that. You can't say that.
My bad.
That's frosted flakes.
Oh, that's frosted. My bad. Okay, well, these were fire. Let me tell you.
Amazing.
Look, they were fantastic. That's good. That's good.
Better than frosted flakes.
They
are much better.
They were
not even comparable.
Yeah,
but,
right. I mean, like,
what was your favorite part about this dish? Because this was your favorite.
So for me, I was like, yo, it tastes like it got meat in it. And
I was like, it has the smokiness of bacon. And then you came and you were like, oh, it has bacon. I was like,
oh, okay. And y'all, it's like, it's like cereal. Like, that's why I'm shocked that it's like
flakes?
well, the whole thing, it's like an elote, to be honest with you. It's like a elote, and you, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like that, but it's not an elote.
Yeah, we'll post a photo. I mean, they'll see it. They'll see what it looks like.
But the best part of it was the sauce. I said this a whole bunch of times. Yeah, whatever that was good. It was whatever that flavor was good.
It was amazing.
It was fantastic, y'all. I'm telling you, like the spiciness of the flakes.
Yeah. Oh my God. I picked off a few of the flakes and just ate them by themselves to see what it tastes like.
Yeah.
Incredible. Incredible. You should bag it and go to the closest farmer's market and sell that shit.
Man,
even joking.
Not even joking. Like that right there. And because you said it's a summertime type of thing, right? So you can, honestly, y'all can have that and just be on the fly. I told him, I was like, I want that to go.
Put them in mason jars. People love mason jars. Yeah. And just sell them to go. Mason jars.
That hit. So y'all.
Amazing.
Look, I know
we have like 50 minutes.
All right, I'm about to say we ain't at the rating part, but that was a 10 out of 10.
The next one was the chia pudding.
Okay, I remember the chia pudding. It was great.
Chia pudding comes with fresh fruit, dried dates, and a steel cut oatmeal granola.
Steel cut.
So good. So good. Steel cut? Like it's cut by steel?
Oh, so literally cut by steel.
It creates a different texture to it.
I swear, I'm not joking, y'all. I never
like think of like the oatmeal thing. Either it's smooth or it's like
I ain't never had nothing called steel. I ain't never heard that described to cut up food. Would you just say knife? Knife cut.
No.
What's the difference?
Because it's like the machine that cuts it is
a knife.
No one sits there cutting an oat with knife.
Okay, so it's a machine ran knife.
Oh my God.
It's a robotic
knife.
knife.
That's why they say it's steel cut.
Okay. Look, I'm just trying to. Y'all, it's people out there like me that probably want these answers, and I'm trying to help my people.
I don't think anyone gives a shit that it's steel cut or not.
I know, I'm over here talking about little small minor details. It means nothing. Move on. It was good.
It was amazing. Then we had the churros.
Fried to order churros with tossed in maple sugar and served with coconut milk caramel.
Oh my God, that caramel
coconut milk caramel.
I want to bathe in that caramel.
Yeah, that was fine. It was smooth as hell.
And just like drink the bath water.
Yeah. Wow, that's
what
different.
I want.
That's different. Okay.
I mean, whatever floats your boat, I guess.
Yeah. I mean,
listen.
Shoot.
Yeah,
that sounds kind of sexy. I ain't gonna lie. Shit.
Wow, that's not the intention. The intention is I want so much of it. It needs to be a bathtub full.
Okay.
It's really good.
I think this is meant for a different podcast.
Yeah. I'm about to say, James, I'm gonna cut your mic now. We can. This is between me and Sarah.
My mom listens to this. You guys.
Well, I'm sorry, Mom, but
yeah, they were super fluffy,
super fluffy.
Yeah, nothing pisses me off more than like a hollow, thin, hard churro. That's what you said.
Yeah.
Stop it. Don't even laugh at that, okay?
I mean, you said
You're the one that said that's what she said.
Yeah, right.
It was a reflex. She said hard, thin, hollow.
Yeah, right. Y'all, in case you're wondering, you got nothing to worry about on my end.
Wow, okay. Anyway.
I'm not the one she's talking about.
Fluffy.
Okay.
James is like, let's continue.
Next with the potatoes.
Yep. Again, the sauce with those was fire.
Well, let James tell us what that was.
So those are fingerling potatoes that we boil off ahead of time, hand smash, and then deep fry to order, and top them off. Toss them with garam masala spice blend, and top them off with chaat masala crema and tamarind chutney and fried shallots.
Let me tell you, I don't understand what none of those words mean, but they, all that together was.
Yeah,
no, I'm making up like every other word.
Yeah.
Okay, it sounds good to me.
This is one of the ones that if you are here, you have to order it.
Yeah, right.
It's like nothing I've ever tasted before.
Yeah,
in my life.
Yeah, I mean,
most of the menu is very unique, but this one I've never tasted that combination of flavors ever before.
I mean, you would think it's all right. It's just potatoes. You know what I mean? Like it's just like what, but it's not. It's just not. Potatoes. It's like
it's a little sweet because of the tamarind. Like it's just amazing.
Everything got flavor here. Like I mean, that's a good thing. But I mean, like it's like a substantial flavor. You know what I'm saying? Like just not just like I could taste this little bit of something. No, it's like a bunch of stuff going on.
Layers, dimensions to the flavor. And your menu rotates ish.
For the most part, yes.
Yeah.
Our brunch menu hasn't really changed too much. It has changed a little bit, but we also didn't really start brunch until pretty shortly before the pandemic, and since then, like
it's been
people love brunch
on and off. So
yeah.
The brunch menu hasn't changed too much, but the dinner menu changes very frequently.
Okay. And is it like seasonal change, or is it like based on what inspires the kitchen?
It's primarily driven by season,
Okay.
but I mean, certainly the chefs are going to try and find certain ingredients or flavor profiles that are kind of fitting to their inspiration. But like the summer corn salad does go away. I think it's actually going away at the end of this month because corn is coming out of season.
So where do you buy your produce? That it's
I'm literally about to cry on this thing.
So sad.
Wait a minute,
Dario, just bring us a box of cornflakes. We'll spice them up for you. You can take them home and you can have it as your
for the love of God.
breakfast.
Stop
say
talking about
less.
cornflakes.
I will do it. I'll do it.
So do you shop for your produce locally then?
We try to use local farms as much as possible. Like we've been getting some produce from Klug Farm and Nichols Farm, and we get a lot of our meat from Slagle Farm. But you know, it kind of varies a little bit. For a while, we were going through Green City markets and use a produce vendor called Local Foods. But we also use Midwest and Testa, which are just pretty broadline produce companies because, you know, with the pandemic, it's also it's still very much so a financial struggle.
For sure.
Independent farms and whatnot are more expensive. So
absolutely.
They had to be. Do we have any more? I know we had some more stuff.
We had the pancake, the shrimp.
Oh, that's right.
Pancake.
Yeah, so the shrimp pancake is inspired by okonomiyaki from Japan, which is just like a very eggy, fluffy pancake that they mix seafood into. Ours, we have pieces of Argentinian red shrimp, Napa cabbage. It's topped with pickled ginger, spicy mayo, eel sauce, and furikake seasoning, and bonito flakes.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I mean, it tastes like...
just the sight of the flakes, like flickering or like dancing on top of the pancake is so cute.
Yeah, that was different. Because I remember you mentioning that before, but like, y'all, you can... If I could paint this picture right here, you got a pancake, so to say, with the sauce on it, but then the flakes are like moving.
Super thin.
Yeah, super thin, and they're like crumbling up and everything like that.
It was a staff joke for a while that whenever they would drop it off, they would do the bonito dance, and they would just like shake their body and like wiggle around a little bit.
Yeah, that's the first time I seen that happen in real life. But it was good too. It tastes like if y'all like sushi, you know, if you like that, it kind of got that kind of flavor on it because it's the eel sauce, right?
Umami forward flavors. Yeah,
but then it's like a pancake shape. I mean, I don't know, it's pancake shape, and you could just.
But it's not like a pancake in terms of like the batter is as thick as a pancake. It's like fluffy. Because you said it's a lot of like beaten egg whites.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're not gonna get full. You're not gonna get like pancake. You have a couple pancakes, your ass full. You know what I mean? Like this is like you can eat the whole thing. You know what I mean?
I frequently do.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's got a little bit of shrimp in there too, like little bit of shrimp in it. Yeah, like
it's huge chunks of shrimp.
Right, and again seasoned well. Do y'all season? Delicious. You season that and then put it into the. Is it like separate or am I?
Honestly, I can't really tell you whether or not they season it in the pan or just the batter itself because I don't.
He's like,
know
I own it.
That level of intricacy.
Okay.
Hey, that's the Krabby Patty recipe. We ain't giving it out.
It's like the same if someone asked me, so do you adjust the audio? So I don't know. I'm here.
Yeah, I don't know. People ask me about food. I'm like, look, y'all. I just order off the menu. I talk about it. You know, I talk about it.
Then we got the shrimp and grits.
This menu don't stop, y'all.
Yeah, for
this
real.
This menu is fire.
Listen, I don't know how you're going to come in here and order one thing.
Yeah.
Come here with 5 people. Each one of you order a thing
and share
or 2 and then share it because it's like amazing.
So part of our concept is definitely, I feel like I failed to mention this pretty much every single time, but we actually gear ourselves towards a share plate style restaurant.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, that kind of leads back into that, like, you know,
family
and cultures working together and everything.
Yeah.
So
big dinner type thing.
the shrimp and grits is peri peri shrimp with Creole sauce and tomatillo red pepper chow chow. Chow chow is a thing pretty near and dear to my heart. I'm a North Carolinian originally, and chow chow is real big down there. And it's basically just a relish using peppers and cabbage and stuff like that, and it's got a little bit of heat to it, some funkiness. It's tasty.
Man, it's delicious.
Look, it ain't tasty. It's fire. It's amazing. Literally so good, man. Like, and then you know how like sometimes I don't know. For me, it's like, all right, I have shrimp and grits. I want a piece of shrimp. Shrimp and grits. That's what my grandma used to say. Give me the grips. But she, you know, sometimes you want like a piece of shrimp in every bite.
Right.
No, not this. You can eat just the grits by itself.
And it's amazing. Yeah.
And it's fire. Like, it's, again, I've said this a bunch. It's just the flavor. Like, everything has flavor. You know, sometimes you just...
Every element is, like, flavored.
Yeah, right. That's what it's like you're not missing out on flavor. And sometimes when you eat some food that, you know, you're like, damn, I got some leftover rice. I ain't no more main dish with it. I'm going to just leave it alone. You know what I mean? No, this, you can be like, man, I ate all the shrimp. I'm still about to bang this grits. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it's, oh my goodness, man.
Then we had the baked egg.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this one's kind of inspired by shakshuka. We serve it with our homemade flatbread that's seasoned with za'atar spice. With the baked egg is like a tomato curry sauce, a mint cilantro chutney, homemade paneer cheese.
Homemade.
And yeah.
And the egg in the middle.
Yeah, and then the egg in the middle.
Y'all, I ate some.
Yeah.
Look, I ate it.
Dario only eats scrambled eggs. Okay? Just scrambled salt, pepper. All right? He ate.
People going to
and I've made shakshuka before, and you have not eaten it.
Yeah, I didn't even try it.
Yeah.
I didn't even try it. I didn't even think to try it. It looked different.
I'm a little jealous. Not gonna lie. I'm a little jealous. I tried a lot of things that I've made before. Here today.
I mean, to be fair, as soon as this came out, what I said, I was like, well, I don't know about this one.
Yeah, but it was amazing.
It was good.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you mix it up.
That's a trick. You mix it up.
Mix it up. And it tastes like, to me, my palate be all over the place, but I said it tastes like Italian dish. You know, we had it on the bread.
Flatbread?
Yeah, it tastes good. So, like, for me, hey.
Yeah. I mean, it's like a tomato / egg forward dish, but it also has a lot of other flavors in there.
If I had to say I was sketchy about one single dish here, it would be that.
Yeah.
I was like skeptical. Everything else, I just dove right into it. That was the only one where I was like, all right, Dario.
Just because you see the egg and your mind is like, I want to try that.
That's the problem. Is like, I see it, James, and then I'm like, I don't want to do that, you know? But now it's like, all right, I like it. I'm with it. I'll do it.
What was our next dish?
That the beef thing.
It was the beef cheek.
Beef cheek hash.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my God.
Beef cheek.
That was it's the fingerling potatoes that we fry off, toss it with some braised beef cheeks in our sweet potato vinaigrette. Put that over top of refried black beans. Top it off with a fried egg.
Fire.
Amazing.
I don't know what
amazing.
It's first of all, the egg was perfect. You know what I mean? The egg was done perfectly. The beef.
Amazing.
You mean tender.
The potatoes, amazing.
But everything. It was, look, again, no misses. And now, the next thing we about to talk about, I said we could pair it with. So, go ahead.
Oh, the biscuits and gravy.
You had a biscuit and gravy and that together, that's a whole, you done, you full, you good?
Well, let him hear what the biscuits and gravy are all about.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so the biscuits and gravy, it's a black pepper biscuit. When our pastry chef Meg bakes them off, they're roughly the size of of either one of y'all's faces.
That's
and I got a big head. I got a big
true,
face.
he does.
Wow.
And then it's topped off with our maple syrup sausage gravy and garnished with gochujaro flakes and chives. So it does have a little bit of heat to it,
Yep.
And a little bit of sweetness. But I mean, as a Southerner, I will say that they do a pretty damn good job of doing a Southern dish.
Yeah, that's the best biscuit I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, that was fire.
Damn.
That was fire.
Like I don't usually order biscuits because they're so dry,
And they fill you up quick.
and I'm not a baker. Okay, I don't know how to bake, so I've never like successfully made a biscuit before. So I don't know. I don't like ordering biscuits, but this was amazing.
Yeah, this was the heat is the first thing I was like, oh, this got some kick to it.
But it's not. It's not.
Well,
like,
no, it
yeah,
wasn't. It's not overbearing at all. It wasn't. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, unless you're really sensitive to heat. But I mean, some people be like,
unless spicy to you is like black pepper, then maybe it'll be hot. Okay?
paprika, you know. But it was really good.
Paprika's not even spicy.
I mean, some people, some people, I don't know.
That's true.
But it was the whole thing. That was you said that was. It's what we had was like a half portion. And if y'all go back and look at the picture,
You'll see the half portion.
you'll
is
see the half portion.
huge.
Unreal. It's bigger than
I thought it was 2 biscuits. I
Yeah,
thought
for real.
there was 2 on that plate.
No, that was one biscuit cut into quarters, and they gave you 2 quarters.
That's insane. And you said you guys post about it. And what do you call
We
your
do
posts?
hashtag big biscuit.
That's my favorite.
That's what she
thing.
said, no.
Yeah, that's hey, that's what Sarah's nickname for me.
Wow, that's your new nickname.
Get over here, Big Biscuit. I'll be like, all right, it's my time, y'all. See y'all later.
And sadly, our last dish,
I know.
last but not least, for sure,
Was
the French toast.
Yeah, the horchata French toast.
Horchata.
Creme anglaise, abuelita's chocolate, which is like a Mexican-style chocolate with like cayenne and other spices mixed into the chocolate, and then cinnamon-dusted Rice Krispies.
you hear that? Rice Krispies, y'all.
Yeah, this one was incredible.
Rice Krispies on French toast. Who's doing that? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Like, who's doing that? Like, this is like I'm telling you, if you brunching.
This is where you need to be.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, if you brunching.
Yeah. Even if you're not like drinking, I had a non-alcoholic, a mocktail, if you may, which was hibiscus and blood orange, and it was amazing. Mm-hmm. So you don't have to get drunk at brunch.
Y'all know what I did already. Jack and Coke. It was made with love. You know, like Jack and Coke. Look, I love my Jack and Cokes, man.
For sure.
They get me right. They get me where I
sure.
need to be. I'm old.
Yeah, but
I mean, next time you come in here, maybe you'll let us like give you something else. We got some really phenomenal spirits.
Oh, I'm not gonna turn nothing down. Now you teach me.
I'm gonna. Do you like gin?
Oh yes.
Oh, we've got some phenomenal gins.
Oh, let's go. Turn me out, James.
We got gin de Mahone. So there are like a bunch of different styles of gins. Gin de Mahone. There's only one distillery that makes it, and it's off the coast of Spain. And it's the only one that does the style of gin, and it's distilled from grapes. So it's really awesome. It's in one of our cocktails called the End of the Forest. We do it with a homemade blueberry sage syrup and lemon juice.
Okay. I bet you that already. That sounds
good. Incredible.
Man,
It's fantastic.
blueberries, lemon. Dude, it's like a lemonade.
I'll probably hook you up with like a couple sips of it.
Okay,
after we're done
okay,
here.
okay.
And then we just got in Death's Door Gin, which is from Wisconsin. They only use 3 botanicals, which is coriander, fennel, and juniper. I frequently just have that one on the rocks with just like a
that
lemon
sounds
swath.
amazing.
And we got some really cool whiskeys and stuff too. My staff always gives me crap because I always like to sell people on a whiskey called Straight Edge. It's a bourbon that's shipped off to California. That's after it's been aged for several years, and they finish in ex-Cabernet barrels, and it's outstanding.
Really?
Wow, that sounds amazing.
So it got like a little wine taste.
Yeah, you're gonna get some tannins at the tail end of it and everything. Like that. It's really cool.
Oh, yeah. I bet you that's okay. Yeah, what is
That's
the new
awesome.
kicking spot then?
Yeah, for real.
Period.
And that's the thing, right? You guys have space for like if people want to host events.
Yeah, actually, the little cove that we're in that Dario mentioned before, we call it our PDR because we have like barn style doors that we can close off.
Yep.
And then we can probably get up to about 100 people or so sat in here for a private event.
Wow.
But we've done half buyouts of the restaurant and stuff with parties of about 60, and We've done a bunch of different things at this point of all varying different sizes.
So this is a vibe. I'm telling you, you gotta come just see it. I mean, like it's a vibe. Of course, eat the food, but it just feels dope. Like where we are just sitting, we against the brick wall here. Adds a nice little home vibe to it. Then
for sure.
There's literally a TV with like a little living room right here. So
it's very unique in character for sure.
Yeah, I mean, like you can't. I don't know. It's just it feels good. You know what I mean? It feels like a home that you're in. You know what I mean? Like, all right. So this we at the part where we're gonna rate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 10 out of 10. Period. I'm done. That's my rating. We knew this was coming.
Yeah,
we knew this was coming. Yeah. Here's the thing. Like, so for me, I had the egg not been that egg dish. Not been good. That was going to be a 9 right there. In my head, I was like, dang, we going for a 9 because I'm like, I know I'm not going to smack that. You know what I mean? But when you eat it, the bread probably took that one over the top because like I didn't just have one, I had 2 bites of it. So
you did.
So for me, that it's always one thing that hold me back. So me back. So that's a 10 for me
for sure. I just want to make a quick note that the most expensive thing on the menu, on the brunch menu, is literally $17.
Bro, come on here, y'all. Y'all just eat. Just come
like
here.
Like literally.
You gonna eat, and it's a lot. It's a lot. That's fire. So you're not breaking the bank. Coming here getting good food. Gadabout.
It's amazing.
Forget about it. I'm sorry.
You also have a dinner menu. I know we didn't talk too much about the dinner menu, but that is also a thing you get. It's more. You said there's a burger, there's a fried chicken sandwich
for the happy hour. Yeah.
Oh, for the happy hour.
Happy hour we do Tuesday through Friday from 5 until 6:30. Mm-hmm. We do half off bottles of wine, $5 select beer drafts, and then a few select food options like chickpea fritters, the chicken sandwich, the smash burger, and chicharrones with blackening spice.
Yum, that sounds.
But the dinner menu, we've got corn and poblano empanadas, which are our most popular item. We have a braised tofu. We have a burrata with pickled strawberries. We have...
I see a beet salad, a mushroom salad.
Yeah, beet salad, mushroom salad. The mushroom salad has been a huge hit since it's come back on the menu because we had that briefly last year. We have Korean-style short ribs that we grill off, topped with pineapple, cucumber, and cabbage tossed in a shrimp vinaigrette. And then for desserts, we've got
peach
vegan
pie.
Yeah, we have peach pie right now with horchata ice cream and
donuts.
cardamom streusel, the strawberry donuts with corn custard, freeze-dried corn, and Thai basil. And we've got chocolate butter mochi, which are gluten-free and vegan.
Okay.
With like a fake hazelnut cream, like fake cream.
Right. Real hazelnut.
Real
fake cream.
hazelnut, fake cream. Spiced fudge sauce and local blueberries.
If your mouth is not watering at the end of this episode, you got a problem.
Well,
See a professional.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know you got to give your rating, but I don't want to go and forget to say this, but you want to tell them, man, this place got a Michelin plate.
We did recently get a Michelin plate. We're hoping to get a Bib Gourmand this year.
Come on. Hold on. we just sat and ate at a place that's got Michelin.
Yeah.
Come on now. I done been dealing with too many Firestones. We got a Michelin. I'm just saying, it's good to have Michelin, you know. Man, so would you
I think like I said from the beginning, I was like, I'm never giving anyone a 10 because that's like an unattainable number. But I think like a 9.8.
That's the highest. That's the highest so far.
Literally, it was
by far
like blew my mind. I'm gonna be here tomorrow.
What do I have to do to get that?
Nothing.
Point two.
Literally, nothing you can do.
She's just being difficult.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just being difficult. No, but in all seriousness, this is like amazing.
Damn,
like,
thank you. 9.8.
Amazing. The vibe is amazing. The food is incredible.
Yep.
It's super creative.
Yeah.
I really was like, when you said it's street food from all over the world, I was like, how are they going to pull this off? Literally, I was like, how are you going to tie in all these flavors, but not a single dish felt out of place?
Right.
I mean, I certainly appreciate that. We actually, if I may, we actually just recently got a 2-star review on Google. because somebody was saying that we weren't ethnically authentic.
Huh?
And I just wanted to throw out there, we have never once used the word authentic any time that we describe our stuff, because like
it's inspired.
We're not from any of the. Well, I'm not from any of these places, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, we're just inspired by this stuff. It's
absolutely
our interpretation of a lot of these different classics and staples from all over the world.
100%.
I like the fact you own that 2-star. I never forget that 2-star.
You really can't make everyone happy. Like whatever, but it's honestly an inspired menu.
Hey,
like
look, that Michelin plate say something different than 2 stars.
You said Michelin star, so maybe one day.
Yeah, right.
Oh, if they try to give me a star, I'm going to reject that.
Are you?
Yeah.
Why?
It's
bogus now, isn't it?
Well, it's not that it's bogus. There is a certain atmosphere and place and time for a Michelin star, but like. At the end of the day, we're still a neighborhood joint. We were only open for a few months before the pandemic hit, but like we have regulars that we know by name that come in. We just, we have a couple regulars in particular that like go out of their way to hang out with our staff and myself and my wife outside of this place. So like, we don't want to have that kind of air that we are too good for,
you won't be
for
stuffy.
The people in the
you don't be
neighborhood.
stuffy.
You know what's crazy though?
I like that.
There's a lot of like street food vendors across the world that have gotten Michelin stars.
Yeah.
So
So it can happen.
You could redefine the idea of what it means to have a Michelin star.
I think that just me and this one restaurant would not be able to overturn
I believe in you.
that. Maybe one day.
But yeah, no, it was an amazing experience.
This experience. That's part of it. But it's an experience.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like you eating something that you might not have heard of it. You know what I mean? Necessarily.
You've probably heard of something similar to
right. But then you eat it, you be like, damn, this is way different. You know what I'm saying? Like so. Man,
amazing.
Y'all got a great thing going here, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Yeah, thank you for having us.
And you guys are awesome. I think that's also
I was about to say that.
What we love is like we love coming into a place and then meeting the owner, and the owner is just like a humble, down to earth person, and you just sat with us for like 3 hours.
It feels good,
and just like
it felt good.
Yeah, like that's.
Well, to be fair, this also just allowed me to skip out on a lot of work.
Yeah. We just gave him a way out.
You probably told your wife, I can't do that today. I really need to go do this podcast.
Dario and Sarah were saying that they were going to like badmouth me the entire time if I didn't sit with them the entire time. But no, I mean, like I think that. I'd like to think that I'm fairly humble, and like I certainly try my best to treat everybody with respect because as I said, I grew up working in kitchens and stuff, and more often than not it was a toxic atmosphere, and line cooks I was making frequently like a third of what servers and stuff were making. So we also we pay all of our staff $15 an hour minimum, and everybody shares in the tips. So like,
nice.
We probably have one of the best paid dishwashers in the city because everybody makes, in terms of like hourly rates and everything, it's a livable hourly rate.
Let's go.
That's amazing.
Let's go. That's
I don't think
huge.
I've ever worked in a restaurant that paid me a livable wage.
I bust down some dishes. You were getting $15 an hour. Like, God.
I mean, when I started as a dishwasher, I was getting paid $5.25 an hour.
Yeah.
I think in college I was making like $7.50 an hour.
Yeah.
That's so dope. That's so dope.
That's
man.
insane.
Because like the whole time I was thinking, I was like, man, I feel like the strength of this restaurant is the people.
100%.
Like, and
they're really happy to be here.
Yeah, happy to be here. You know what I mean? Like, so you're gonna get better food. You know what I mean? You're gonna get better service when people are just happy. You can feel it with the people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Y'all take pride in like dropping off the dishes and telling people what it is, and like all
the kitchen gets to be creative.
Right?
It's just
like if you give me any artist a platform to kind of create,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all we ask for. You know what I mean? Like, that's all we ask for. So y'all doing that, of course you're gonna get some of the best cornflake corn things. Of course you're going to get...
How very eloquent.
Yeah, cornflakes, corn. We'll end it on that high note of cornflakes, corn.
Okay, all right, that's not good. You want to plug, James? Anything one more time for the people?
Where are you?
We're located at 5212 North Clark Street. Our website is gadaboutchicago.com. We are on DoorDash. You can order online for pickup. through our website. You can make a reservation with us over OpenTable. I don't know what else I'm supposed to say at this point. Gadabout _Chicago is our Instagram handle. Find us on Facebook. Please give us a follow. We are constantly posting stories. We've got charitable dinners coming up that we're going to be posting tickets for and stuff like that. Please give us a like and follow, and hopefully we'll see you in here soon.
There you go. There you go. We'll have all the links and everything down below, so y'all can go ahead and make it easy for you.
And we'll tag them and everything.
Yep, and
that's all, folks. Y'all be blessed.
Y'all be blessed. That's all you want.
If you like the episode, send it to someone you like. If you hate the episode, send it to someone you hate. Just, get us one more listen. And we'll see you Monday.
Yeah. Peace.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode of 77 Flavors of Chicago. We look forward to having you again next Monday. So make sure you look out for us on any platform where you can listen to a podcast. Make sure you rate, subscribe, and do all the things. And we'll see you next Monday.